Hey Sam, so I just recorded a video about Harley Benton Guitars, and when I was finished I saw that I didn't get my head in the picture. But let's face it, you're not here to watch my face, so I'm gonna put it up anyway. So have fun. Hey Sam, today we're gonna talk about Harley Benton guitars. I have 3 of them, so I know a thing or two about these ones. The number one question that I get when I'm talking about Harley Benton guitars is, are they as good as people are saying? And there's no straight answer to that. All of these guitars, when I got them, had some issues with them. The Strat style, there was a lot of issues to get it to work, and the 12 string I had some issues with. So let's dive in and let's start with the Strat. Yes, okay. There was a lot of issues with this guitar. It was real cheap. I believe it was like 120 euros or something like that. The placement of the frets is real good, so it's easy to have it stay in tune. I guess the CNC machines are starting to get good now. There was some guy on the internet talking about this guitar and said, this neck is so fat, and it's really, really fat. I don't know if you can see this, but it's ridiculous how fat it is. It's the biggest guitar neck I ever played. And I don't get it. I don't know why they make them so big. Because if all of these 3 guitars have something in common, it's that they all have big necks. Not as big as this one. This one is the biggest, but they all have big necks. Okay, so first I want to talk about all the problems I have with this guitar. First off, I don't know if you can see this, there's missing 2 screws here. But they were there when I bought the guitar, but I couldn't intonate the guitar because I had to move the, what do you call this? Never mind. I have to move those up front. So when this was going up, the screws were there, and it just couldn't go any further. So I had to take off the 2 screws to be able to intonate the guitar. And for the tremolo arm, it was hard to stay in tune. So I had to fixate it, open up the back, and tighten the screws so it won't move. And after that, the guitar's kind of good. The volume and the tone knobs, they were really, really hard to push in the beginning. But as more you use them, they get better and better. And the frets were not polished. So it was just, I don't know if we have any. I had this guitar for a couple of years now, so no. But the frets were not polished. But after a while, when you more you play, the better it got. So that's all the issues actually that I had with this guitar. But once I fixed the bridge, the nuts and the bridge with the screws, and I could intonate it and fixate the bridge. It's kind of okay guitar if you just want that Strat style. So it's a great guitar. It's a Strat style guitar, and if you want a Strat tone, this is what you get. But you need to be prepared that the neck is really, really thick. I mean, it's almost ridiculous. But you get used to it. After a while, you started to enjoy it. Yeah, I like this guitar. It's a cheap Strat, and if you want a Strat sound, you have it for 120 euros. However, I would not recommend it to a beginner because, one, the neck is so thick that you're gonna have trouble. You're gonna have trouble if you have trouble taking chords. But if you play guitars, you already know how to play chords and you don't have trouble with it. Yeah, this is a cheap guitar, but there are other guitars, but I haven't tried them. This one I have tried and I like it. It's a Strat for 120 bucks with a Roswell pickup. Sounds okay. Anyhow, this one I actually bought. Well, first of all, that was my first Harley Bentone. It was my birthday and I got a gift card at Thomann. And I was thinking, yeah, I want some p90 pickups. That would be great. It would be fun. I can buy this guitar for 150 euro and I get p90s. That's cheap. So I get a whole guitar with p90s. I just want to try it out. So that's what I got. And I'm really happy with this one. This one looks awesome. And it was nothing. It was just intonating, lower the bridge and intonating and just rock and roll. Okay, so this one It's a gold top P90 with P90s. I was actually gonna buy P90 pickups, and then I thought, why not? Let's buy a Harley Bentone with P90s. So I got the P90s and a guitar for $150, and I thought, yeah, that's worth a try. And at first I didn't see any issues with it. I just lowered the strings and intonated the guitar, and it was okay. It was just rock and roll. But then I when it first tried it out, I was recording the DI signal into my DAW. But then I plugged it into my tube amplifier, which I'm using now. It's a PV Classic 30. Then I started to know that there was a lot of issues with ground issues. So I opened it up, and there was actually no ground wire at all in this guitar. So that's a big issue, I guess. But it's a great guitar otherwise. This one also had a kind of a big neck, but it don't feel as big, but it has the same character to it. When I had this one, and then I got this one home, and I picked it up, and was just, yeah, this is a Harley Benton neck. I really like this one. This is a great guitar, and it's cheap, and it's $150, I think it was. I am using this a lot. I have more expensive guitars than this, but I don't know, there's something about the P90 that I really, really love. I need to get some other guitars with P90s. I really, really, really like this guitar. It's a whole lot of guitar for that kind of money. And then we have this one. Okay, so this one is kind of different. It's a 12-string Harley Benton, what is it called? rb-612 Classic Series. Yeah, so we all know what they're trying to do here. If you want a 12-string sound, but you don't want to pay a lot of money, and you know a little bit about guitars, this is actually a good guitar. I don't remember the price, however. I bought this B-stock, that one I remember, and there was nothing wrong with it. However, this bridge is not easy to set up. It was actually kind of hard. You have to unscrew this one, take this off, and then there's like normal, it's like this bridge, and you intonate it, and then you have to put it on again. And it was kind of hard. I didn't like it at all, actually. But this one I use when I don't know, sometimes you need a 12-string guitar kind of stuff. I mean, if you're doing like, I don't know, I got a lot of inspiration from Tom Petty and stuff like that, and I just like the 12-string. It's great. However, I hate to tune it, and that's why it's not tuned today. I just picked it up the case today. So there was not many issues with this, and this was a B stock, but I don't know. I just lower the bridge. I have to say, on all these guitars, you have to lower the strings because they are all coming a little bit too high, and you need to intonate it a little bit. I would not recommend these guitars to anybody that's starting out that don't know about intonation and stuff like that. You need to be able to intonate the guitar and to adjust the thrust rod on the neck. You need to know all this basic how to set up a guitar, otherwise you're gonna have trouble. You're gonna have issues. And you have to, I don't know, like on the Strat I had to take out a couple of screws just to be able to intonate the guitar. That's not how it's supposed to be. I was this close to send it back, but then I just, it's $100. I don't have the strength to do it, to pack the guitar up and get to the mail office and post it away and mail it away. I don't want to do that, so I just fixed it up. But over and all, these are cheap guitars, and you get a whole lot of guitars for that kind of money. If you're looking for some special kind of guitar that, I mean, like this one, I wanted a 12-string guitar, and the original that this is trying to copy costs like, I don't know, how much is it? $2,000, something like that. This one was, I don't remember, I think it was $100 or $200. And it's a lot of guitar if you for that kind of money, because how often do I use a 12-string guitar? Every 10th song, perhaps. It's not that often. It's normally, most of the time it's just in my guitar case. Or if you want, I don't know. I had a Strat, I have a Strat with a humbucker, and I wanted a Strat with a single coil. So that's also one of the reasons that I got this Strat. And I got the gold top because I wanted to try the p90. So now I know what p90 sound like, and I really, really like them. And I actually also like the guitar. The Strat, I don't know. It's a Strat, and I used it. The Strat I mostly use, actually I have it when I'm sitting at home and watching TV. And this 12-string I use when I need this 12-string. It's that easy. However, at the moment, when I'm not, this was just a little side project, I'm actually producing a song. It's in a contest that was made by Warren Hewitt, Produced Like a Pro. It's a really cool project. There's a girl who wrote a song with acoustic guitar and vocals. I downloaded the tracks, and now I'm recording drums and guitars and you name it. Everything around that. The reason why I entered that contest is because I want to grow as a music producer, and it's really fun. Music is supposed to be fun, and this is fun. And if you have the time, go check it out. When I'm finished that project, I will go through how the drums were recorded and the signal chains that was going on when I mixed the drums. And it's pretty much the same as on all my projects. And I have some questions about that from the one-man dad band project that I have. So we're gonna see each other in the future. Until then, subscribe, hit the like button. See ya.